On the 10th, the KELF Forum hosted by Good News Gangnam Church was held at Gangnam Church. This forum was a meaningful time for Christian leaders to come together in one place, unite in the gospel, and seek the direction that modern Christianity should take. At the event, many pastors and Christian officials attended and shared their words, and Pastor Park Ok-soo explained the true gospel and essence of faith contained in the Bible, and explained how the power of the gospel changes our lives. The pastors who attended said that they were able to look back on their religious lives and set new goals for their future ministry. Gangnam Church said that they plan to continue the forum in the future and hope that pastors will unite to contribute to forming a stronger community of faith. On the 11th, Good News Gangnam Church Silver Association held a one-day mind education event for seniors living in the area. The event, held at the main hall of Good News Gangnam Church, was graced by local dignitaries, and the members of the Silver Society decorated the stage with various performances, including a choir. This was followed by a mind lecture by Pastor Park Ok-soo, the senior pastor of Gangnam Church. Pastor Park said that he hopes that the Silver Society will know the great love of God who sent his son Jesus to forgive all our sins and save us, and that they will enjoy a happy old age. The Silver Society of Gangnam Church said that they would like to continue to communicate with the elderly in the region and spread the gospel. The Spanish Good News Madrid Church invited Pastor Zhang Yang-Huan of Good News Ixon Church to hold a Bible seminar. The Bible seminar was held under the theme of God so loved the world, and many pastors attended, explaining God's heart toward humanity along with the gospel. The Korea Festival held the following day was also a great success, receiving a great response from Spanish youth as an opportunity to experience Korean culture. The Lesotho Good News Masaryk Church invited missionary Jang Seong-hun from the Botswana Good News Gaborone Church from the 7th to the 9th to hold a Sunday service, mind education for academy students, and a volunteer workshop. About 600 students attending the academy listened to the mind lecture, and the volunteer workshop held at the same time became a time for volunteers to become closer to the church through mind recreation and lectures. Each church is holding a youth college department mount for the new semester. The Gangwon region held the mount at the Good News Gangneung Church from the 6th to the 8th, and the Incheon, Gyeonggi, and Ulsan regions held the mounts in Cheoncheon and Ulsan on the 7th and 8th, respectively. Among the various and beneficial programs such as recreation, group teaching materials, and action learning tailored to the eye level of the youth, the Mind Lecture became a time to learn God's will for the youth in the church. We look forward to the activities of college students and young believers who have gathered their hearts in the Word through M2. The Good News Ansan Church Women's Association held a workshop for women at the Honseong Forest Center on the 7th and 8th. The workshop, held under the theme of Beautiful Companionship, was filled with various experiential activities. During the worship service, Pastor Lee Sang-jun of Ansan Church encouraged us to serve one another with the heart of Jesus and to run powerfully toward the gospel this year. The women's congregation expressed their hope that they had a meaningful time sharing their hearts with each other through this workshop and that they will continue to move forward with one heart in Jesus. On the 9th, the Good News Gangnam Church Student Association held a parent meeting for about 60 parents with middle and high school children. Pastor Park Ok-soo attended the meeting and had an in-depth Q&A session with the parents about raising their children. Pastor Park emphasized that since faith has a great influence on the formation of children's values, parents should first have faith and continue active communication. The meeting provided parents who are raising their children in the church with practical directions for raising their children. On the 9th, Good News Incheon Church held a joint student union new school year service to mark the beginning of the year, with the Sunday School Student Council and college departments joining forces. About 100 students and parents attended, and after the students' performances, there were testimonies from newly admitted students. On this day, Incheon Church's Pastor Park Young-jun, spoke about Genesis 1 and said that if we graduate from the darkness itself and enter Jesus, we can live a hopeful and thankful life every day. We look forward to God unfolding beautiful things in schools all over Incheon through students who have learned God's heart. On the 9th, Good News Gumi Church held an alumni night event where the 23rd Good News Corps members and senior members interacted. This event, planned and hosted by the alumni, featured various performances, and especially, the 23rd members vividly shared their experiences while serving overseas for a year, garnering deep sympathy from the alumni. The Gumi Church said that it hopes that the Good News Corps alumni will actively work as new gospel workers in Gumi. Lincoln Middle and High School held an event for current students called Healing Camp from the 10th to the 12th. The event was planned with the purpose of planting the gospel in the beginning of the semester so that students can study with the heart of God, and missionary Taehyun Yoon of the Good News Tarawa Church in Kiribati delivered the gospel as the main lecturer. After the lecture, group counseling and religious fellowship were held. Students who finished the camp testified that their hearts, which had been stuck in their own thoughts, were moved to the word and gained strength. On the 11th, Mind Education was held for the elderly in each region, including Suwon, Seongbuk, and Jinju Church. Many elderly people attended through local senior centers, welfare centers, and protection centers, and the event was filled with mind lectures on how to live a life with dreams regardless of age and experience true happiness in life by accepting Jesus who completely forgives our sins. Each church said that they will continue to communicate with the local elders while spreading the love of Jesus through mind education. Bizing Good News Gijong Church held a 2025 freshman welcoming ceremony for Nepalese students on the 12th. About 40 international students were welcomed by Gijong Church members and listened to various recreational activities and a mind lecture by Pastor Kang Taek Shin. Gijong Church expressed their feelings that they are planning various activities such as an academy for international students and hope that through this, international students will become closer to the church. From the 12th to the 14th, Good News Dongulsan Church invited Pastor Kim Jin Gon of Good News Gunsan Church and held a Bible seminar. Local residents, foreign international students, and workers attended, and the special song prepared by the church members received great applause. Instructor Pastor Kim Jin Gon preached about the blessed providence of God who saves through grace, using Joseph from Genesis as the subject.